Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I want to talk about AI, the big discovery of this decade. So take your time, listen carefully when I explain a few things, give my opinion on them, and yeah, there we go. I will make this video in English and outside of the other important videos that I made with English subtitles with the use of AI, because I'm a lazy person and my English is not quite good to build formidable sentences, and yeah, you can hear it from my speaking that I'm not a very experienced English speaker, so normally I don't want to do it except for deck profiles or special projects. But this one is a project I really want to do, and to make a point I will speak English myself. I will not stop using AI, I think, to make subtitles for the not movie videos. For the movie videos I will always write my subtitles myself, but for other videos that I don't have enough time to generate my subtitles myself, I will use programs. Roast me for that, but it's mostly that I'm working really long and I don't even have time to make the subtitles for some videos where subtitles are important. But I can promise, for every movie I do, for every movie project I do, when there is subtitles involved, I will always write them myself. But if I don't have the time, I will use programs for that. But yeah, for this video I'm not. So the points of this video. So the big theme here is AI. So AI you can see basically everywhere, in movies, in commercials, on YouTube. So they are everywhere. You can generate with AIs pictures, you can make music, entire video clips. Lots of you are watching a lot of parody, I think, made with AI, with Donald Trump or some Harry Potter, or a lot of the Ring memes, Star Wars memes. Everyone knows they are out there and you watch it for the entertainment. But let's start with that. What is AI? AI is a program, a tool connected to the internet, where it gates data and where it's collects data from you. What does that actually mean? So, you have a program. You gave it, let's say, it depends on the program. Let's take the ChatGPT app for example. You say, I want you to grade me in a picture with some persons or in some lands, special backgrounds, or what you desire. And these programs will take a picture from you, where you give it, or you give it another picture from the land or something like that, and then it will generate this picture in its own style and watermark presence. What does it mean? So every single AI program have something, you could say, its own style. If certain programs are used, you can quickly recognize it in a style it makes its end product. For example, Chat uses special watermark treatments in the pictures, in art, in style, and in the presence, where you can quickly say, okay, this is made with AI from ChatGPT, for example. And there are a lot of other programs who can do it with music and with movies and I don't know what else. A lot. And then you can specifically see, okay, this is from this program, this is from this program, because AI is evolving further and further and further to reach the point you want to make AI so good that is so realistic that you cannot tell what is real and what is AI. And it is only a close gap you can tell them apart, and this gap closens and closens and closens, and there's a lot of danger involved, because what do you trust? Do you trust what you see, or do you trust what you know? What is fake and what is real? And that's the theme about in this video. So, AI. That is AI. But how do you use AI in your daily life? As I mentioned before, you use AI as a tool to have cool or fun videos you can watch so that you can entertain yourself, see funny pictures or something else. But, and this is for the creators out there, because this video is very important for you guys, but also for the non-creators, so that they know what they are using, and for the creators what they can expect from AI, or maybe think twice if they want to use it or not. So if you, let's say you are a creator, just like me. I'm a hobby creator. Everyone knows I'm a YouTuber. I make YouTube content of different sorts and themes, mainly Pokemon and mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's say you are a content creator, a creator on YouTube or something else, some social media. You use AI tools. What can you do? For example, for YouTube you can make your thumbnails with AI. Let's say you want a very specific thumbnail with certain characters or specifics on it in the picture, but you don't have time or the skills. A lot of people who doesn't have technical skills, just like me, I'm using AI. For example, they create their thumbnails, they have very quick the thumbnails for the video, only takes a few seconds until per minute, and then you have it. You make your movie or your video, short video, thumbnail, load it up, then it's finished. What can you also do? You can live stream. Yeah, you can live stream. And then in the background you think, it's a bit too silent, but what can I do? I'm a musician. Oh, aber I knew a perfect solution. I use AI. I wrote a text, put it into a program, and this program will make me a song. Or even a complete playlist for my live stream. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it is. For you it is. But, is this really true? Well, let's take another example. You like to draw. Not drawing cards, I mean, with a pencil. You like to draw pictures. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters, or something else. Did you know that AI can do the same in seconds? What do you work for hours or even days? AI can in a few minutes. So is this not perfect? You don't have to spend your entire lifetime on making your little picture project. AI can do it. just like the YouTuber and its thumbnails. But is this right? Is it still your work, or is it not something else? Because how AI works is, there's a tool who can work it. It needs information. You gave the information to the tool. And then the tool will create what you desire. But who made this end project? What is the end result? Is this your result, or is it the result from the program? To answer this, actually it is the result of the program. But why? If you see it at this point, that you actually made it yourself, that is not true. All you say from one person to another person in this perspective, hey, person number 2, make me an apple. For example, a picture of an apple. Let's say person number 1 says to person number 2, please make me a picture of an apple. Person number 2 makes the picture of the apple with his skills that he has, because the entire information we received, an apple and a picture. He make it, give it to person number 1. Person number 1 will put it in a gallery. But who gets the fame? Person number 1 or person number 2? It is person number 2, because person number 2 make the picture for person number 1, even if the request comes from person number 1. And that is the exact same when you use AI. It is not your own. You didn't make it. You tell someone that you want a specific product. They made it for you. So what does this actually mean when I am a creator? Yes, I did tell the program, hey, can you help me? And that's the point of view. You tell somebody to help you for a specific project. Let's say you don't want a thumbnail, but you want to make a video about 5 minutes and you need pictures for a story you want to tell. So a picture book story, for example. So you gave in to the program, to the AI program. Okay, hey, let's make Hansel and Gretel. A story everybody knows. 2 childs against 1 witch, and they burn it in their own oven in their house to survive. Okay, let's make a video about it. So, if you gave it to ChatGPT, for example, to make 5, 6, 8 or 10 pictures, you design it, you edit it, and you have a video. But this is not really your video, because the AI program does it. Does it? Or did you it, because you input the information into the program? The program did the video, because the program worked for it. You only made it. Okay, you put your ideas in the program, but the program is the one that made the end results. You're giving just the information. So you're just like a fountain of information for the program, so that the program can progress and keep developing. But what's with you? Did you have progress in this point? Actually, no. It all starts simple. You don't use AI. Then you found out AI exists. And you're like, okay, but how does it function? You download the AI, you use it to see, okay, what can it do? Then you do funny things with it. Like a cute picture, a funny picture, and then you get ideas. you say, okay, as a content creator, I could make this with this, I could try this and this, just to see where it goes. And then it begins. First, step 1. You're watching. What can I do with it? You test it out, step by step. Then I think, God damn it, I don't have time to make this or this. I think this time around I will use AI so that I have a thumbnail for this video. It will spare me a little bit of time. That's step number 2. And step number 3. That's pretty cool. I saved a lot of time. I will use it every day, I think, for every project. I will just try it. I can go back whenever I want, because I know how to make thumbnails. I make thumbnails myself before, so I will use it. Just for now. Step number 4. I improved myself so much that I want to use it every time I make a video. So it's now becoming part of my channel. Step number 4. Number 5, sorry. I used so much AI as thumbnails. What can I else do? I will use music made from AI. Hey, that sounds fun. So now I can improve myself even more. But do you improve? Does your channel really improve? Actually, it does not. And that's the scary part. It always comes little, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then it's an addiction. Something you hold on. Why not? It's not much work. It spares you time, maybe even money. But is this really real? Is this real progress? Actually, it's not. And how are you feeling? Is this even your channel anymore? Or is it just one of the many AI channels you see on YouTube, where every wallpaper created by, for example, ChatGPT looks strangely the same because of the watermark quality of each program? And then it's where you start to think, when is art art? Or do I disrespect art in that moment? In kinds of music, in kinds of pictures, in kinds of movies. Where stops art and where begins AI? Where does my humanity stop at this point? And that is the question you should ask yourself. How much AI do I want in my life? I can tell you from my perspective that I downloaded a few months ago ChatGPT. Then, just for testing to see what it actually does and what it actually is, I started to make a few pictures, funny ones, made a paar jokes around friends, and then it began. I used one wallpaper created by AI, and I used one avatar, you can say channel picture for my YouTube channel made by AI. And I quickly realized, it does look good, it does look cool, and it can do something that I can't. But it doesn't feel right. It doesn't is me. It feels at first that I made some progress, but in the end it doesn't. So I made my own thumbnail, switch it with the AI thumbnail, and I made a new profile picture. With the help of my friends, I designed such a cool picture for my YouTube channel. As you can see now, this is now my profile picture. If you look after my channel. And I must say, this is the only picture where I used a little bit, only a little bit of AI. If you look at the picture closely, what did I use? I used AI to create a background for my picture. Why? Because I'm a little bit struggling to make the perfect picture that fits very well in the little circle. So all I wanted to make AI do for me is, hey, can you cut my picture or a wallpaper so perfectly that I can make it for YouTube? And that's the purple background I have now on my channel. What did I then do? I thought a friend of mine, Schmirko. Hey, I have a picture of Dark Magician Girl, and the background with a few caribous in it. But I don't have the skill to actually can render it so perfectly that I can use it. He says, hey, I have the programs for that, it's no problem. So after half a day, I get 3 rendered pictures from the Koribo, from the Dark Magician Girl, and from the Dark Magician. Then I had an old picture for myself. Schmirko gave me a few tips what I should do with it. And then I put everything together. The perfectly cut background from the AI, the Koribos, Dark Magician Girl from him, and my picture, and I put everything together, and this is now my channel picture, you can see. It doesn't feel very right. I did also talk about Schmirko with this. It's not feeling very right because, okay, I knew I made this myself, but the size and the background without the figures, so completely without the figures, that an AI tool make. But it does kind of feels like my own product, because I did it part of myself, I did it part with the AI programs, and I did it part with Schmirko. So all 3 souls are in this one picture. So I have a better feeling with this as when I made it purely with AI. And this is my experience I have with it. I'm not to 100% confident, but as I mentioned, 3 souls is stuck in this project, and you can tell AI as some sort of soul. But I made this picture with one of my friends, my profile picture. So it's something more meaningful than every other AI picture can get, because a friend helped me to make this with the monsters I love and the art I cherish from the game I cherish. So I'm fine with that. But what's with the future? Me and AI. I can tell you, I will not use AI ever again for my channel. Not for the thumbnails or anything else. I really wanted to use AI as a helping tool. So when I work for thumbnails, for example, I'm searching the internet and online so much pictures. I have so much pictures, and sometimes I spend 1 or 2 hours to find the perfect picture I can work with for my background, and then I put together the thumbnail. That's what I do. So I thought, okay, maybe it's okay when I use wallpapers created with AI. Is this okay or not? I'm not quite sure myself. I would say maybe not. Not if I want to make progress. And that's the point. I want to make progress. I want to be better as a YouTuber. So all friends who come to me and show me some AI generated stuff they made for my channel, actually, to say, hey, you can do that and you can do that with that in your channel. I say, okay, thank you for your guys' help. But I really want to do it myself. And most of them respect them. There's also a few people who put their finger on me and says, no, this is actually not right. AI is a change. And that's their meaning. AI is a change for you to progress, develop yourself, and make your channel better. But is that so? Can I really make progress if I say something that it should do things for me? Is that really mine? From my heart of my soul I can say, it doesn't feel right. It's not me making these things, and I really want to think or make these things myself. Because that's my progress, that's how I grow, and that's how I get experience. Write me in the comments below what you think about it. What do you think of yourself about AI? Is it right? Can you use it a certain time, then move from it? Or can you evolve it into your projects? I can tell you, or I can show you a little example how AI works right now. And I use ChatGPT to just show you something. We see you soon again. Okay, welcome to ChatGPT. So now I will show you how does this function. So ChatGPT is a simple AI program where you can tell it that you want specific pictures. So for example, I will write this. Make me a picture of an apple. And now it will make a picture of an apple. It will take a little time, but you can see in the background it's working. And here it is. An apple. You can see the texture. So the question is this apple real? Is this a picture from the internet? Or is it self-made? And that's the question here. One of many questions. We go next. Make me a picture, or more, make a story in several pictures about a skeleton that found a flute and wants to be a musician. And now I will generate pictures. It will tell you, hey, what do you like more? Do you like more this style or do you like more this style? So it will take a little time for progressing in the background. Then let's see, which two pictures will it get us? Still working. It should be soon ready. Any moment now. It sure takes its time on this one. Well, it's really working hard. It's making an entire story just from my words. Or in this example, from my one sentence. Seems like it's not progressing well. I'll just take it. Too much time. 2 minutes now. And we haven't gotten even one picture. Crazy. It really takes long. Seems like it takes too long for this video. We are not waiting any longer. But seems like it. It's still working in progress. Should just wait until it's done. So, to get our end results, I have to change the sentence a little bit. So I wanted to make it in one picture the entire story and not in several pictures. And that's what we got. A skeleton found a flute in a dark cave. It looked old but beautiful. The skeleton dreamed of becoming a musician. At first it made strange noises, so it practiced every day and learned everything it could. Slowly the music began to flow. It left the cave with a dream, it played for the people from the heart, and the skeleton became the musician it always wanted to be. When you look closely, it looks cute, but you see that the pictures are always kind of the same and full of little mistakes here and there. For example, why does this man have 6 fingers? Why does the skeleton have eyes only in that picture? Crazy, right? So that was an example. Okay, make the next. Let's make a picture with me and Schmirko together. Hey, but wait. Is this fine if I do that? I don't think so. Please be careful if you want pictures with someone that doesn't agree to it. For example, Schmirko. I didn't question him, so it shouldn't be right. But why isn't it right? It's just a picture. What can a picture do? Well, I can tell you that. You gave information to the AI network, because no AI program functions when there is no internet connection. So what does this mean? Somewhere in the US, Japan, or somewhere else in the world, there's a computer system. A big computer system with lots of data. So your program connects with that system, or is always connected, gets that information, stores it, saves it, and use it for future other projects. But not only from you, worldwide. So, if I load a picture from a friend of mine, everyone else has it as well. Because so learn the AI programs to get better, to get bigger, so they consume data. Even the data you don't want it to share. And that's what a lot of people don't know. So please be aware of that and be careful with using AI without permission. Hey, you're back. So now you know how AI works, or should work, and what it actually does. For the example from ChatGPT. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. It's a very personal video for me, a very informative video. If you have any questions or opinion, write them down below. I will answer and read them all, regardless what you will write or tell me. But please feel free to write it down the video. It will support the channel, and I think it's very cool when people can see the opinions from other people regarding AI. My name is Marcel Reding, and this was my opinion.